The best way to understand why the My Homes Voice app is so powerful and why agents love to use it for their sellers is to see how buyers use it. You're looking at a phone screen. That's right, in the palm of the buyer's hand. Information they can't get anywhere else. They're going to search for your listing by GPS, the house code, which will be on a sign or on a flyer in the house, or they'll do what I'm doing right now, just input the address. So once they identify the house, they say, yes, this is the home we want to see, we want information about, and they go to a room list, which you, the listing agent, created. You see, they're going to get details from you and the owner, the best sources of information possible. You see, the information you're going to give them is information a buyer's agent is never going to be able to give them. Details and features that the seller wants buyers to know, and you know, and the seller knows there's no other way for them to get it. Now notice all the rooms aren't just rooms. Notice the gated entry. The seller wants the buyer to know information about that. Notice the rooms through the house. You don't have to include every room, just the ones that have features that are important that a buyer's agent may not be able to point out. Mechanicals, what's the AC's condition? The neighborhood, what are the restrictions? What can you do and not do? You see, these tabs are as unlimited as your creativity. Let's say you have a great school district. You can add a tab that tells about the schools. So when the buyer walks into the house, they see the private study. They can look at the bullet points. They can tap the picture, but they also get to hear what you as an agent have to say.
The owner had the interior walls of the private office insulated when the home was built. This was done in order to block out noise, making it the perfect spot to work from home. Also, note the 8-foot French doors and the beautiful view out over the acreage.
You see, nobody's going to be able to provide that information to their buyer except you, the listing agent, or the owner. The buyer's agent isn't going to know that. There's no reason for them to. Even if you put it in the MLS or on a flyer, they're probably not going to pick up on it. But that's important information for the buyer to know. Now this owner, this is a real listing by the way, has a great outdoor living area. So the buyer, as they wander out there with their phone in their hand, can tap on that, see the bullet points, see the pictures, but they also get to hear what the owner has to say.
Now looking out off the back porch, you're going to see the pergola that I had custom built about 2.5 years ago. It was custom built to match the house exactly. The barbecue pit itself is stainless steel, so it will last for many, many years. And then it had that side opening built in for a smoker. That way there was plenty of room for a smoker to be placed there. If you look at vertically above your head in the pergola, you'll notice that there's lights.
So this is like a private tour. The owner is showing the prospective buyer the outdoor living area, the special features about it that a buyer's agent would never pick up on or have all the information about. This is important information, information vital to a buyer's decision-making process. Now, if they need immediate help, they can call you, the listing agent, right from the app. They can also email questions. While they're in the house, they might think of questions. They can email you right from the app. If a buyer's there looking without their spouse, for example, they could send the listing right to their spouse from the app so that their spouse can see and hear all the information they're getting on the home. It's a very powerful app, provides information and circumvents waiting on information for the buyer to make an offer. My Homes Voice. Your sellers will absolutely love it.